Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we are going to talk about elrond and Itheum price discovery because it is starting on the 25th of April and I wanted to share some thoughts, some risks which I see, whether you want to buy or sell. But before that, I just wanted to highlight that the first ESDT token will be listed on Binance. Obviously this is UTrust because UTrust became an ESDT token. Therefore, two options were available. One is to delist UTrust from Binance, which they are not going to do, or just migrate from ERC20 to ESDT, and that is what is happening now. For many people this is not big news and it's something natural, but it is very important because this change will open the way for other ESDT tokens to be listed on Binance, and we know what happens when a token is listed on a big centralized exchange. The price pumps. So yeah, good one, and I can't wait for other ESDT tokens to be listed on Binance because yeah, we will make some profits. I mean, that is what I'm expecting. Now let's move forward and talk about Itheum's price discovery and listing because everything is going on smoothly. A lot of people are coming with their ideas, with their comments, with questions, and I wanted to make sure that everyone is aware what is going to happen and what are the risks, because we don't talk about the risks, and the risk is not about losing your tokens or I don't know, being too greedy. The risk is to missing out on some gains or to buy Itheum on a higher price. Now the price discovery will start on the 25th of April and the free trading will start on the 27th of April, so 2 days later. As you probably already know, the price discovery has three phases. One is when everyone can deposit and withdraw for free. Second one, everyone can deposit but withdraw with a 5% fee. And the third one is when everyone can deposit but withdraw only with a 10 or higher percentage fee. Now, what are the risks? And just to recap what is going to happen and how the price is defined, I will make very fast doodle. So just for recap, we will have locked Itheum and locked elrond. People who have Itheum will lock it in the price discovery because those are the people who want to sell it. We will have locked elrond in the price discovery. People will lock elrond who want to buy Itheum. Therefore, if there will be a big amount of Itheum and a small amount of elrond locked, the Itheum's price will be low because the supply will be higher than the demand. If we have a low batch of Itheum and a high batch of locked elrond, meaning that many people will want to buy and only a small amount of Itheum is at their disposal, so not many people will want to sell, supply is small, demand is high, price is high. So what are the biggest risks in this process? Well, the risk of the bots is now eliminated because everyone who locks their Itheum or locks their elrond will have to wait 3 days, whether they bought or sold, to be unlocked. Therefore, a pump and dump in a short period is not possible. That is a very good one and a very important one, and I don't remember any other project to offer this to their community. Obviously, elrond want to focus on long-term investors as they talked about that many times. The risk, however, is present for both sellers and the buyers because there is a conflict of interests. People who want to buy Itheum, they want to buy it at a lower price, and people who want to sell Itheum, they want to sell it expensive. Therefore, in the price discovery, we will either get a high or a low price, but we will only know the price of the Itheum at the end of the price discovery, where nobody will be able to withdraw their locked elrond. Therefore, if you go in with your full amount of money with which you want to buy Itheum, you will find out whether you buy it expensive or cheap. If you want to sell Itheum and you just lock all your Itheum you have from the lottery to sell it at the price discovery, at the end of the price discovery, you will find out how much money you get for your Itheum. Therefore, when we have this price discovery ended, we will know whether the price is low or is high. Therefore, it will be favorable for only one party, for the sellers or for the buyers. Now, at this point, you will not be able to withdraw any of your elrond or any of your Itheum. Therefore, you will sell it automatically. And that is where everything gets tricky. Because if the price is high, but not all the Itheum is locked, that could mean that you will buy some Itheum for a high price and there is still some Itheum unlocked. Therefore, if it opens with a higher price target or with a higher listing price, those who didn't lock their Itheum tokens in the price discovery will be able in the free trade to sell it. not pump and dump, only to sell it, and they will get some locked elrond for it, but that is their target, to sell their Ethereum for a high price. And that will naturally cause a drop in the price, meaning that you will have Ethereum, which you bought for, I don't know, 2 elronds, I don't know how much Ethereum, and at that point, after people in the free trade sell the rest of the Ethereum which they have and didn't lock, will have a much lower value. Now this is a risk for the buyers, which they need to take and need to acknowledge. There is also a risk for the Ethereum holders, because if you lock all your Ethereum and the demand is not so high, meaning that people don't lock too much elrond to buy Ethereum, and the listing price is low, it will mean that at the start of the free trade, you will automatically swap all your Ethereum, which you locked, to elrond at a low price. But there is a risk, because there will be some people who didn't lock their elrond, but they still want to buy it. And that would mean that they will buy it at a cheap price, because that is when the free trade starts, and that will cause a pump. And that is not illegal, that is not unethical or anything. It is how the market reacts, or the price reacts to supply and demand. So you can't really be any angry to anyone, because if you locked all your elrond, or if you locked all your Ethereum, you are giving yourself 2 options. An opportunity for a big gain, if the price will be high when you want to sell Ethereum, or you expose yourself to the risk that you will sell your Ethereum at the end of the price discovery, whether you want it or not, for a lower price. So what is my plan and what I am going to do? Because I want to get my hands on some Ethereum, but I don't want to buy them very expensive. Therefore, I have my amount of elrond which I want to spend on Ethereum, but I will not lock everything in it. Why? Well, it's simple. I want to make sure that I get out a very good dollar cost average. Therefore, locking some amount of elrond, I will be able to follow the price discovery, I will be able to follow the price, and that will give me an idea whether I want to buy or not. At this moment, we have only 50% chance to buy it high and sell it low, or the other way around. Therefore, I am going to go to the middle. I will lock some elrond to buy Ethereum, whether the price be low or high, meaning that if I buy Ethereum at a high price, because that will be the listing price, I will wait until it comes down and I get my average buying price lower. If Ethereum will have a higher price and it pumps, then I will just have to wait until I have my Ethereum tokens unlocked, and if the price is still high, then I can sell some, because I am sure that some people will sell to make some profits if the price started at a lower point and ends up after 3 days in a higher point. And I will just wait until it comes down, because it always corrects itself. There are always some corrections, some dips, and that is the entry points which I'm going to use to buy more Ethereum. So I hope it is understandable. If it's not, let me know in the comments, because we can talk about this a lot. I want to make sure that everyone understands what are the risks and why I wouldn't jump in with all the amount of elrond to buy, or with all the amount of Ethereum to sell at the price discovery. Keep that in mind and create a strategy which will give you the best gains with the lowest risk. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow.